Hi, I'm Mick McKay, founder of Impact Solutions Group. We're an Australian-based firm and licensed Shingo affiliate, and we partner with organisations and their leaders to help them unlock value, build capability, and achieve exceptional performance. In today's video, we're going to deep dive on organisational excellence and reflect on how the Shingo model can guide our understanding and support our journey of excellence over time. We'll reflect on the differences between organisational and operational excellence, the role of a leader in your journey towards excellence, and uncover key insights of the Shingo model that can help leaders like you shape high-performing, value-driven organisations. So what is organisational excellence? Well, let's start with what an organisation is. Every organisation exists to deliver on some purpose, whether that's creating products, offering services, or supporting communities. And excellence comes from achieving a desired result while nurturing the culture and behaviours that sustain those results. Organisational excellence is about more than hitting targets or achieving short-term goals. It's the degree to which an organisation fulfills its purpose sustainably. It is based on how well the organisation achieves its desired results from the behaviours that are driven by their systems. So think of it this way. Results are the outcomes delivered, but the true driver of those outcomes lies in the behaviours of our people and the systems that produce them. The Shingo model is a global standard for organisational excellence that integrates these concepts into a framework that can guide you and your organisation in your pursuit of excellence. So what is the difference between organisational and operational excellence? Operational excellence focuses on how well people perform their work. Effectiveness and efficiency is commonly measured using key performance indicators such as safety metrics, productivity, quality measures, and customer satisfaction. These are important outcomes, but are often considered only in the context of an individual team or a portion of the value chain. Organisational excellence, however, takes a broader view. It emphasises aligning the entire organisation, its purpose, systems, and culture to achieve sustainable results over time. While operational excellence is a critical component, organisational excellence also addresses the cultural maturity and leadership behaviours which are the foundation for long-term success. You might think of operational excellence as a chapter in a book, while the organisational excellence is the entire story. The Shingo model offers three powerful insights that underpin organisational excellence, formed through decades of research and supporting many organisations across the globe on their journey. These insights guide us in understanding the connections between principles, systems, and behaviours. And the three insights from the Shingo model are: ideal results require ideal behaviours, purpose and systems drive behaviour, and principles inform ideal behaviour. Let's deep dive on each of these. Insight 1, ideal results require ideal behaviours. The results of an organisation depend on the behaviours of its people. Leaders play a critical role in defining and modelling these behaviours, cultivating a culture where ideal behaviours are evident at every level. Creating a culture of respect and collaboration enables behaviours that support teamwork and problem solving, fostering that culture where everyone is committed to excellence and individuals can continuously strive for improvement. When leaders consistently model these behaviours, they set the tone for the entire organisation. It also encourages leaders to not only focus on the result, but the behaviours and practices that drove those outcomes. Insight 2, purpose and systems drive behaviour. Purpose can serve as a guiding force, aligning the actions of individuals and teams with the overall mission and vision of the organisation. When an individual understands the purpose behind their work, why what they do matters, and feels supported by their leader, they are more likely to engage in behaviours that contribute to the achievement of the organisation's goals. But it is our systems that guide the way people work, and they are designed to create a specific business result, but systems don't always consider the behaviours they drive and can either support or hinder the intended behaviour. This insight encourages leaders to design systems that align with your guiding principles, ensuring that they drive ideal behaviour that supports ideal results. The third insight, principles inform ideal behaviour. What is a principle? A principle is a foundational rule that governs consequences. The more deeply one understands principles, the more clearly he or she can understand the ideal behaviour linked to those principles. And the more clearly one understands ideal behaviour, the more intentional the design of our systems can be. The Shingo model outlines 10 guiding principles with examples such as lead with humility, create value for the customer, and respect every individual. Where these principles can be woven into the design of our systems, this helps guide behaviour at all levels and fosters a sustainable culture of excellence. So these insights come to life through the Shingo model, which provides a framework that outlines the relationship between guiding principles, systems, and tools to shape the culture of an organisation. The 10 guiding principles of the Shingo model are captured through 3 dimensions: cultural enablers, continuous improvement, and enterprise alignment. And to go deeper on the Shingo model and these concepts, consider the Shingo series of workshops which have supported leaders across the globe on their journey towards excellence, have been designed to provide a deep and insightful learning experience. You can learn more about these by visiting the shingo.org website. So what is your role as a leader in leading excellence? As a leader, you are the steward of your organization's culture. Your role is to define the vision for your team, model ideal behaviors, and ensure the systems align with guiding principles. The Shingo model dimension of cultural enablers highlights 2 fundamental guiding principles: lead with humility and respect every individual. An effective leader guiding their team on a journey of excellence will embody these principles and foster an environment of trust and respect, where team members feel empowered to contribute and innovate, and where they've felt experience of a team is such that they consistently see their leader acting with integrity, leading with humility, and respecting every individual. And these behaviours can create the environment for excellence to mature. Edgar Schein, a professor at MIT, famously said, "The only thing of real importance that leaders do is to create and manage culture. If you do not manage culture, it manages you, and you may not even be aware of the extent to which this is happening." By intentionally shaping the culture, leaders can align their organisation's purpose, systems, and behaviours to achieve sustained excellence. So what are some of the common challenges that organisations face? The organisational excellence journey is not without its challenges, and leading change, particularly behavioural and system change, can be a challenging experience, even for a group of passionate leaders committed to the journey, particularly when it involves large teams and both horizontal and vertical interfaces across the organisation. Some challenges may include a short-term focus, prioritising immediate results over sustainable outcomes, or starting with a high degree of commitment from senior leaders that fades as the reality of the change journey and performance pressures drive short-term decision-making. Silos and interfaces is another common challenge. Misalignment between departments or teams that hinders collaboration, or teams that may not be on a similar journey of excellence compared to your part of the organisation. How you problem solve and design systems across interfaces can be a great opportunity for alignment. And thirdly, resistance to change. Cultural inertia can slow transformation efforts, and without effective leadership and buy-in. Humans naturally resist change, and helping folk understand what's in it for them and seeing their leaders role model the new way of working is a powerful influence. Another common challenge is uncommitted leaders. And often not everyone is on the bus, and helping folks see what's in it for them can be an important step. But in some cases, where commitment is misaligned, there may be a need for tough choices and leadership changes to unblock the next stage of your maturity. Addressing these challenges requires a leadership commitment to aligning principles, systems, and behaviours over time. It's about embracing a learning mindset and fostering resilience in the face of setbacks. If you've ever been involved in a large change program or a cultural transformation, some of these challenges may sound familiar. So how do we know you are making progress on your journey? One of the most important questions leaders can ask on their organisational excellence journey is, how do we know we're making progress? Firstly, consider the role of key performance indicators in measuring outcomes. We would all be familiar with the core concept of a KPI, and while KPIs help gauge results like safety, quality, delivery, they don't tell the full story when we are considering our journey towards excellence. That's where the concept of a key behavioural indicator, or a KBI, provides us some additional insight. They measure the behaviours that drive those results. For example, a KPI may be the number of safety events resulting in an injury, while a KBI may be the number of times a leader has a coaching interaction that results in a safety improvement or the development of a safety skill of one of their team members. Assessing progress also involves understanding your organization's overall maturity. Adopting or developing a standard to track your maturity over time can help align your teams around a standard and provide guidance on what areas to prioritize at each stage of your journey. The Shingo model is a global standard for organizational excellence and is a compelling option for many organizations seeking the clarity and direction needed to assess progress effectively. Using a structured model and assessment framework, organizations can evaluate how well their systems, principles, and culture align to deliver sustainable results. Aligning with a standard ensures that your journey isn't just about short-term wins, but about building a foundation for long-term success. And for many organizations, pursuing the Shingo Prize is an aspirational goal that provides immense value. The Shingo Prize serves as a globally recognized benchmark of organizational excellence, assessing not just results over time, but the systems and behaviors driving those results. Organizations that aspire to the Shingo Prize gain invaluable feedback from assessors, helping them identify gaps, refine their processes, and validate their progress. This journey builds a stronger, principle-driven culture that can inform the next stage of your journey. So we've covered a lot of ground in the video today. Organizational excellence is a journey, and as an organization moves closer to excellence, it's about aligning every aspect of your organization, your purpose, your processes, and your people, and building a culture of continuous improvement where improvement is happening every day by everyone and everywhere across your organization. If you're ready to take the next step and seek to understand what is possible in your organization, check out the resources on the Shingo website and YouTube channel. You can also contact us at Impact Solutions Group, and we can connect you with the insights, training, coaching, and expertise to achieve your goals, or connect you into a local Shingo affiliate in your region. Wishing you all the best for your journey towards excellence.